The man laughed at the black farmer's old boots and torn shirt, but his laughter froze the moment he learned who truly owned every inch of land beneath his feet. In a small countryside town, a wealthy businessman named Richard stopped by a farmer's market. His eyes landed on a black farmer, Samuel, who was arranging fresh vegetables in wooden crates. Samuel wore old clothes, patched boots, and a straw hat that had clearly seen better days. Richard sneered and said, "Do you even make enough to survive selling these scraps?" People around shifted uncomfortably, but Samuel remained calm. He simply smiled and said softly, "Work is work, sir, ye mere is at Bacana." Richard puffed up his chest, boasting about his wealth, cars, and city connections. He kept mocking Samuel's hands rough from work and his boots cracked from years of use, but Samuel didn't react. Instead, he gently said, "Land teaches patience, without it no wealth survives." Richard rolled his eyes, thinking the farmer was just spouting nonsense. Later that day, Richard met with town officials to discuss buying land for a new project. Confidently he said, "I will take all the fields surrounding this town. Name the price." The room fell silent. Then the official replied, "That land already has an owner." When Richard demanded to know who, the doors opened and in walked Samuel, the same farmer he had mocked. Richard's face turned pale. The official continued, "Mr. Samuel owns every acre of farmland in this county. Without his approval nothing gets built." Suddenly the man who once mocked Samuel was now begging for his approval. "Please, Mr. Samuel, let's work out a deal," he stammered. Samuel looked at him with steady eyes and said, "Respect is worth more than money. You laughed at me because of my clothes, but remember, true wealth lies in roots, not in show." Everyone in the room applauded his words. Richard hung his head in shame, realizing his arrogance had blinded him. From that day on, Richard never underestimated anyone by their appearance again. The farmer continued to work his land with pride, reminding everyone that dignity doesn't come from riches but from respect and hard work. And Samuel's words echoed through the town, "Land and respect, these are treasures that money can never buy." And that is how the arrogant man learned the true power of respect. Backhand index pointing right. If you loved this story, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more inspiring stories.